I'm going to flip a coin. Alright, there it goes. Hello everyone, my name is Bait, and today I'm going to be taking a look at 3 Blank Banshee records that I picked up from the Hologram Bay Everything Must Go sale. So I've taken a look at Blank Banshee in the past with his latest album 4D on vinyl, as well as Gaia on vinyl, but now I have 3 more of his records that I've wanted for a very, very long time. This includes Blank Banshee 1, Mega, and the holy grail of them all, Blank Banshee 0, which, I'm not going to lie, I was going to do a video of Blank Banshee 0 on its own, but I figured since I had all the records, I may as well just show them all off and not waste any time. Now, I'm a big fan of Blank Banshee. He was sort of the artist that kind of introduced me a bit more into the kind of Vaporwave kind of scene back in the day. And Blank Banshee 0 was definitely an album that sort of was the one I had sort of had like on repeat most of the time. And it's a record that I've wanted pretty much ever since I started collecting vinyl records in the first place. Over time, there's been different restocks and represses of Blank Banshee records, but they always seem to sell out very, very quickly. And that was also the case for this last drop. So Hologram Bay is a website where Blank Banshee has all of his merchandise on there, and they did this whole Everything Must Go sale where they had things up to 50% off, including vinyl, CD, cassettes, stickers, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And with that, he included a bunch of different presses of his different records, which I'll get into a little bit later in the video. But for now, let's have a look at everything that I picked up from Hologram Bay, all this Blank Banshee stuff. I'm going to start off with the stickers because I feel like they deserve to have a bit of a spotlight in the video anyway, because you do get quite a few whenever you order from Hologram Bay. So the first one I have is this one, which this actually came with the Blank Banshee 0 vinyl. So as you can see, it's got the side profile of Lara Croft. It's got this kind of what would you call that, iridescent sort of finish, the holographic. It's Hologram Bay, obviously, right? And it just says Blank Banshee around the sides there, which I thought looked really, really cool. I'm just going to quickly go through these. And then with that as well, I also got a sticker that just says Blank Banshee 0 on there with a bit of a bluey purple gradient to match with the album cover. And then I also got a Blank Banshee 1 sticker as well, very similar to the other one, again with the same colors as the actual album cover itself. And I also got 2 of the Mega stickers, which I'm pretty sure I already have before, seeing as I've already... But wait, no, I'm an idiot. I was getting this confused with 4D. No, sorry about that. I also got a Mega sticker because I ordered Mega, and I got a spare one as well. They do give you, sometimes they give you like duplicates. I've had it before when I did get 4D. That's what I'm thinking of. My mind's a bit cluttered. Here we have another side profile of the Lara Croft head there as well, which is a die cut sticker. And then I've got these 2, which are QR codes, which I've had the QR code one before. I think maybe I had this one before in the last video. I can't really remember, to be fair. It's been a while. And I haven't actually used any of the Blank Banshee stickers that I've gotten in the past. I've literally just kept them in the sleeve to try and keep them in like nice condition and just to sort of keep them and I don't know, find a place to stick these eventually. But I think these look pretty nice nonetheless. Sort of like cyberpunkish, I guess, in a way. Right, with the stickers out of the way, let's take a look at our first record, which is Blank Banshee 0 on vinyl. And look at that, it's Lara Croft. So yeah, Blank Banshee. I am actually the amount of times I've tried to find this album on vinyl is fucking insane. Well, at least you can find it, but it's just like expensive as hell when people like resell it. Whenever these get restocked, it seems like they've gone in like that in seconds. In fact, I'm pretty sure someone on Twitter said that these sold out within like 15 seconds. So not even a minute, and these were gone. Now, I don't know exactly how many were pressed or how many were being sold. I can't give you an exact number. But what I can say is I don't think it was a lot, seeing as how fast they actually sold out. I haven't seen anything sell out that quickly since, I don't know, the fucking peak of Supreme or some shit. So there's the album cover. I'm pretty sure, even if you don't really know who Blank Banshee is, I feel like a lot of people have seen this album cover before as well. It was like in memes and stuff for a while, and it was kind of almost like the face of Vaporwave, and the you know, if you get what I'm saying. And then on the back here, you have all the sort of digital glitch. See, what actually is that? It's all a bit glitchy going through Lara's face there. It says Blank Banshee 0 at the bottom with this little emblem there. And then you also have the track list on the back, so I'm going to go through that very quickly. Startup, Wave Step, Bath Salts, Ammonia Clouds, Venus Death Trap, Hyperobject, Photosynthesis, Deep Space, Dreamcast, Cyber Zodiac, Teen Pregnancy, which is probably the Blank Banshee song that a lot of people will recognize, Purity Boys, Visualization, World Vision, and Shut Down. And then on the spine there, it says Blank Banshee, but it's actually upside down. It's that way around. So with that outer sleeve out of the way, let's have a look, see what's included. Now, like I said, that holographic sticker that I showed you in the beginning was actually included when you bought a copy of Zero by Blank Banshee, not Bank Banshee. It comes with this plain white inner sleeve. It does have anti-static. This one does have anti-static, and it's got a little bit of a window in there. Let's open this up. Now, this is actually the 2022 repress. I believe these were the only versions of Zero that were being sold on the website. So for side A, you have the side profile of Lara right there, with all of the songs that are included on this side, just going around. And same can be said for side B, where it's the exact same picture, just with the different tracks that are on side B. Very, very nice. Next up, we have Blank Banshee 1. Now, on Hologram Bay, there are actually 3 options that you could have bought, which these included the 2022 repress, the original test pressing, or just the original 2018 press, bonked, which basically means that it's been in storage for a while and it might have a few surface scratches on the top of it or a few dents. But the record still plays completely fine. And that is what I bought, the bonked version. This is the original copy. And you can see it's got like one little mark there. And you can sort of see there's a bit like a vinyl kind of surface mark there. Nothing else really. I mean, all the corners and all that look fine. Nothing to whinge about really. I decided to take the chance and just get the bonked version, and I think it looks completely fine. Even on the back cover, it looks alright as well. Actually, just to show you, they even included a little sticker, so it was bonked. Also, it's got this really cool... it's got this really cool sticker on the back. It just says Hologram Bay Editions. So I don't know if these are exclusive to Hologram Bay or what the deal is, but it says that on it, so there you go. So on the back cover, it says Blank Banshee 1. It's got the black and white gradient, and you got all the track lists here. Jesus fucking Christ, that is so difficult to read. You got B:/infinite login, Echo Zones, Metamaterial, Anxiety Online, Java Clouds, LSD Polyphony, Conflict Minerals, Metal Rain, Big Gulp, Doldrum Corp, Cyber Slums, Realization, Solar Plexus, Paradise Disc, B:/Hidden Reality. Sorry, I laughed at the big gulp because it reminded me of that fucking video of the you cannot use the double gulp cup for the fucking Slurpee. Sorry. And then on the spine there, it says Blank Banshee 1. And this side it's on the bottom for whatever fucking reason. Can you see that? There you go, Blank Banshee 1 right there. Okay, let's have a look at what's included. So here we have another plain white inner sleeve. This one's a little bit different from the other one. There's no anti-static. It feels a little bit thicker, but there's no anti-static, so I can't wait to pull this out. And, oh, that's fine. The static seems to have gone now since the last time I opened this fucking thing. Let's take a look at side A. So it comes on this grey vinyl, which, yeah, looks so nice. It almost looks like a kind of, a brownish kind of grey. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. It's got a little bit of brown to it. It's almost the same color as like Schnitzel from Chowder. So there's side A there. You've got the Blank Banshee mask with his sort of rainbow looking mask face, which looks very cool. And similar to the other record, it's got the track list that goes all the way around there. And then for side B, I'm imagining it's going to be the exact same. Yes, it is. For track B, you have the big gulp on there. Okay. Yeah, that was really nice. Sound-wise as well, this one sounds fine as well. I played it earlier. I didn't have any issues with it. I mean, just looking at it cosmetically, there's no flaws that I can see. Maybe just a little bit of dust, but that might be on my part. But yeah, there is Blank Banshee 1. And now let's take a look at the final record of today's video, which is Mega. This is an album that kind of got me back into Blank Banshee. That's a lot of B's. I heard the song My Machine, and I gotta say that song is fucking amazing. I don't know what it is about I think it might be the choppy vocals. It just scratches a certain itch in my brain. It's very nice. So here at Blank Banshee, he's dropped the numbers, but he's got this kind of, this sort of magenta purple gradient, and there's what looks like to be a meteor going down and striking the city. And on the back, you have all these sort of these crystals there. Mega. And the track list here, I'm going to give that a read. So we have BIOS, My Machine, Frozen Flame, Gunshots, Mega Flora, Echo Chamber, Holograffiti, Xenos, Sand Clock, Hungry Ghost, Web Ring, Meteor Blade, Juno, Cerulean? Fuck. And Exos. And let's have a look at the side. It just says blank Banshee. Inside, you have a plain white inner sleeve. This one had a lot of static last time I opened it, and that seems to be the case again. Great. I'm going to have to get the anti-static brush on that. This is the 2022 Repress, so it comes on this really fucking nice cyan. I opened this up, and I actually couldn't believe it. I did not have a look at any of the colors, much like what I do with a lot of records. I try not to look at the colors. I try and make it a surprise. I believe the original copy of this, it was pink. This one's cyan, which I think looks hard, just goes hard as well. Looks like something out of like GTA, like Vice City. You know what I mean? Even like the knife, it looks like one of the like the graphics that you have like on your weapon selector thingy, which I think looks absolutely fire. So on side A here, you have this cyan knife on this purple background label with all the tracks going around. You start to notice a pattern, aren't you? I fucking love this color though. I can't believe it. I think it's incredible. For side B, you have much of the same. Mine's got a bit of a poo mark on it. I might have to see if I can give that a clean. I only just noticed that on the camera, so that's great. I'm going to have to try and give that a bit of a clean. I should have some cleaning solution somewhere. But yeah, yours might not have a poo stain. Mine does have a poo stain though, so, you know, maybe I'm the special one. I mean, you know what they say, when a bird shits on you, it's supposed to be good luck, right? So if this ain't good luck, I don't know what is. But regardless, there is the record there for Mega. What an absolute corker. And that's going to do it for my video on more blank Banshee records from Hologram Bay's Everything Must Go sale. I hope you enjoyed. There were two other records I didn't pick up, which was Music for Menus and Metamorphosis. I didn't pick those up because I didn't really care. I just kind of wanted the more kind of like classic blank Banshee records because they're the ones that I listened to a lot more back in the day and the ones that I like more. Maybe in the future, if there's another restock or another big sale that goes on, maybe I'll consider picking those two up. But I mean, the shipping from Canada over here was quite bad. I think actually all three of these records were less than the shipping, which, I mean, goddamn. Come on, Canada, we're supposed to be best friends now, aren't we? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you're a fan of Blank Banshee, if you picked up anything from the Hologram Bay sale, if you have any Blank Banshee records. I'd like to hear it in the comments below, your thoughts and feelings. And that's going to do it for today's video. What have I got going on in the future? Record store day is in a few weeks, just under a month now. So I will be going to my local record shop. And I will be picking up a few records that I've got on my wish list. And I'll be making videos of those on the day, excuse me. So yeah, other than that, I hope you have a great day and all is well. God bless you and good night.